Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Well, hello there, humans of his earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and hope you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the unwinnable circle, or it's a circle that's considered incredibly tough to win, and how you can win it. And it is a circle that everyone hates. It's the one where it goes around the bridge between Millbase Island and the Erangel mainland itself. I'm going to show you this circle right now. And this is Ouija and I driving into this circle in duos versus squads on the Asia server. Now, the big issue is obviously the bridge in the middle. It's a massive choke point, and the river or the waterway that goes through it is quite simply too wide to really swim easily. Also, there's a lot of squads around that bridge area trying to rotate in. So getting across and picking a side is a hugely difficult situation. And then if the circle hard shifts to the north or the south, you're going to get screwed one way or the other. The bridge is going to be camped, the overlooks to the bridge are going to be camped, and the areas where you can access boats to get across are absolutely hot as hell. And that's exactly where we've come to right now, Ferry Pier. The only problem is there aren't any boats left apart from that very obvious boat out there to the right of screen. One of the reasons I like to come here in these kind of circles is that the waterway can actually be kind of skipped across. There's some islands out behind me that go across to Millbase Island, and you can run across there, and then the swim is a lot easier. Unfortunately, while we're doing this, a squad pulls up. And there's also another squad between us and the bridge. So of the 20 people left alive, there's like 10 of them are here in Ferry Pier, which is kind of crazy. There's also a squad camping the bridge and a squad camping the squad that's camping the bridge. They're on the other side, on the Millbase section. And we're going to get to that in a little while. First, we're going to take this engagement here. And the key, much like the video I did recently where I talk about bad engagements to take and moving and positioning your squad around the map, is just when we leave this. And we don't actually stay here for the entire time. There is another squad pushing in and third partying, so I can't really get comfortable here. Az is knocked down there. We've cleared 3 of the guys. 3 of them are knocked. Az is knocked, and me and this bloke are having terrible trouble because if we sit still for too long, you'll hear the big gun down the other end that's throwing guns our way. So what I'm going to do is throw a grenade and then give him a little bit of leg. Just let him see me so that he comes up and actually starts trying to get rid of me, walks into the grenade, and we get the kill and the clear. Then we're going to get Azza up, and look at this. Straight down there northeast, there is another squad. We are never going to get to that boat. And even if we get to the boat, well, there's no way we're going to get across there without getting M416 right in the face. I'll blow the boat up, game over. We've still got 2 guys up above us right here. This is a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. How do we get out of this? Well, we've got our car. What we're going to do is just kind of fake these guys out and engage them. Now, they are really pushing the edge of this zone hard for no real reason. There's no win here for them. They can't get the game. And what's going to happen is we're going to end up locked in together right down the end of the map, get absolutely worked by the zone, and we're all going to die. Rather than do that, what we're going to do is get in the car, and I'm going to show you how you can actually get across the other side, but you have to rotate in late. Now, the key to rotating in late is quite simple. When the bridge is in play like this, you will get squads betting on either side. They'll camp either side. One of them is going to come up and have to cross the other way and get worked. What we like to do, or what I've always liked to do here, is drive hard underneath the bridge and actually get hard cover above us. Now, there is a squad above us, there is a squad on the other side of the bridge, and there is a bunch of 3 camping the eastern hill just behind the bridge. And then we've got our blokes coming in and rotating from Ferry Pier. Now, the circle is actually cutting the bridge off, the northern section of the bridge off. So it certainly looks like it's hard shifting to the south side. And when you go across here, one of the best things you can do is go up next to the piers and get your breath back and then go straight back under. And when you get close to the other side as well, it's all right to actually take a few ticks from the from not being able to breathe properly, because it's a lot better than being surfaced in front of everyone up there. What you're relying on when you're doing this is actually the people locking each other into position. Our big worry is the compound to the northeast here, or, well, you know, it's just to the east, that is actually still in the circle. If someone's in there, it could be trouble. And as much as we would like to go directly to that compound, it's just too much open ground. The bridge is a lot safer to go with than the compound. Now, it's been very quiet for a little while now, and you're probably wondering why that is with all these squads locked into position. Well, it's because they're waiting. They're absolutely waiting to rotate. Did you see those guys that just got wiped by the play zone? Here it comes. Here above us, someone's gone to the halfway mark of the bridge, and the squad down the end is now pushing into them, the squad down the other end, and it's creating an almighty firefight. As I go across this section of ground, you're going to see me pull a smoke out, and I'm going to launch it directly above me, because our plan here is actually quite proactive. We don't want to get stuck at the back of the map doing nothing, watching what happens, just hoping the circle comes under. We want to use these guys contracting in on the zone line and getting screwed and jammed together to actually clear a big section of the remaining 10 people. Remaining 8 people. Now, there's 3 behind us, and there are 5 in front of us. And here they come. Chuck this green. I know they've got to be rotating in here. Here we go. Just absolutely rinse up this car. Bang. Massive, massive change for us. And there's another bloke in the middle. So we've only cleared part of that squad. Now, we don't know that there is another squad behind us on the hill that have big dog guns. There's an AWM back there. And as it goes down immediately, but we threw a lot of preemptive smokes, and that really has helped us here, because that means we're going to be able to get Azza up without any real troubles from cover. The guys in the middle of the bridge are screwed. They are so in trouble. They are actually 2 different squads, I believe. We've got 5 this side and another 3 in the middle. This is not fun for anyone, but I feel like this is the closest I've ever come to a decent game plan for getting this done without just rushing the bridge like a lunatic and getting absolutely flogged by the people camping, or by some miracle winning our way out. There it is. You hear it going off in the middle? Yeah, they've knocked one. And he's got the M249 out. He's doing bad things to good people. And we're just letting it happen. There you go. He's actually got through the last guy with the Graza, so he's got a Graza and an M249. I am already so much happier that I didn't try and drive across that bridge. I think actually going underneath was 100% the way to go. And there he is, right on the edge of the zone line down there. Now, we're down to the final 5. This has been a really, really tight zone, and I love games like this in PUBG Mobile. It's absolutely one of the best parts of the game, when you're under the pump, when you're under pressure, and you manage to actually outthink all these other squads. It's excellent, despite the fact that, you know, we were coming into a circle that in a very, very contested area. We've had some clutch gunfights, we've had some high IQ plays, and now all we've got to do is kill the last 3 blokes. Azza spots them on the move in, up on the hill above us where he got hit with the AWM. There's one that's flanked down early. We managed to get him knocked, and then Azza's going to throw a grenade at them while I absolutely spray the crap out of them with the M416. Even if this last guy didn't go down to my gunfire, the grenade explodes right at their feet a second later, and it was all happy days. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I think that was the last game before we hit Ace on the Asia server. Lots of good squads, lots of good fun, and it's been a really good fun season actually playing TPP this season. This is the most I've ever enjoyed playing TPP, and a lot of that's because some of the stuff that's been going on in FPP has been a bit disappointing. Now, we're nearly to 100,000 subs. We're about 3K off that, and we should be clicking it along. We're doing about 50, 200 every 28 days, so 1250 a week or so, 1400 a week. If we can up that just a little bit, we'll be able to release the 100 kills for 100k subs video. That's where I've gone and spliced about 50 hours of footage, found like a heap of highlights, and actually put it together to some fantastic 70s lounge music, and now we can get that together and just enjoy each other's company. It's going to be wonderful. Remember to like the videos and subscribe. That'd be tremendously helpful for me. Good job, Azza. Couple of clutch plays there from both ends of the table, and just lovely all-round PUBG Mobile action. If you haven't joined Patreon already, we do an awful lot of Patreon live streams where you get to play with me and get to play live on the stream in squads. And if that floats your boat, then it's patreon.com/thebushka. And otherwise, just look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now. And now all you kids can start talking again. Say something.
Yes. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, coronavirus. It's the best ever.